Are you ready for a super fun adventure into the world of stories? So today, we're going to talk about something really special. And it is all about literary elements in children's literature. Have you ever wondered what makes a story exciting? Why do some books make us laugh? Some make us think, and some makes us want to read them again and again? Well, that's because of the things like characters, setting, plot, and theme. All the magical ingredients that help bring a story to life. Think about your favorite storybook. Maybe it has a silly talking animal. That is called personification. A big adventure. That is called the plot. A message about kindness. And that is called theme. These little details make stories fun, exciting, and full of imaginations. So get ready to explore, learn, and have so much fun as we dive into the world of children's literature. Are you ready? Let's go! And now, we're going to discuss about the different literary elements in children's literature. So first, we are going to discuss about what is characterization. So characterization is the art of creating characters. It reveals the personalities and motivations. So I could give an example about the story of the Little Prince. So in the title of the Little Prince, Prince is the curious and innocent child who sees the world in a simple and meaningful way. As he travels to different planets, he meets adults who are too busy with unimportant things like money and power. Unlike them, he cares about love, friendship, and the beauty of life. His story reminds us to focus on what truly matters. Characterization is important in storytelling. Why? Because it makes characters feel real and interesting. When characters have unique personalities and clear motivations, they capture the reader's attention and make the story more engaging. Their choices and actions help move the plot forward in a natural way. Good characterization also allows readers to connect with the characters emotionally, whether by feeling sympathy, admiration, or even dislike. Through characters, stories can express important messages and themes about life and society. A well-developed characters also makes the story feel believable, and even if it takes in a fictional world, in the end, strong characterizations makes a story more enjoyable and memorable. Next is the plot. So the plot is the sequence of events in a story, from the initial conflict to the final resolution. It's the roadmap that guides readers through the narrative. So in the story, The Little Prince, the plot happens in the desert, where a pilot plane crashes. There, he meets a little boy from a small planet. The boy tells the pilot about his travels to different planets, where he meets strange adults. On Earth, he learns about love and friendship from a fox. So plot is essential in the story. Why? Because it provides structure. A good plot will have a clear beginning, a middle, and end, while a compelling plot keeps readers engaged and eager to know what happens next. In children's literature, plots are often straightforward and easy to follow, focusing on a central problem or adventure that the protagonist must navigate. So these stories can be filled with challenges, friendships, bravery, and growth. So next is point of view. So point of view is the perspective from which a story is told. It shows who is narrating the story and how they see events. So in the story, The Little Prince, the story is told from the pilot's point of view, which is the first person. He shares his own thoughts and feelings while telling the Little Prince story. This makes the reader see the world through his eyes and understand his emotions. Point of view is the perspective from which a story is told, determining how the reader experiences events and understands the characters. So the main types include first person. The story is told from the I perspective. Readers experience the story through one character's eyes. Second person, it uses you, placing the reader directly to the story. This is less common in children's literature. And lastly, the third person. So it uses he, she, or they. Can be limited or omniscient, offering different levels of insight. Point of view is important because it shapes the reader's connections to the story. It influences how much information is revealed and how emotions are conveyed and how they deeply readers understand the characters. So a well-chosen point of view can make a story more immersive, helping readers experience events from a unique perspective. Beyond the surface, unpacking themes and moral lessons in children's books. So theme. Themes are the underlying messages. Common themes include friendships, courage, and growing up. So example in the story of The Little Prince include love and friendship. True connections, like the bond between the little prince and the fox, are built through time and care. Second theme is seeing with the heart. What truly matters in life is visible to the eyes, like love and emotions. The third theme is children versus adulthood. Children see the world with wonder and imaginations, while adults often focus only on the serious and unimportant things. And the last theme is loneliness and human nature. Many characters in the story feel lonely because they do not understand what truly matters. So in this story, it teaches us to cherish relationships and look beyond what we see. So themes are important in the stories. The reason why? Because they give deeper meaning and purpose to the narrative. They help readers to connect with the story on an emotional and intellectual level by presenting universal ideas and lessons about life, such as love, friendship, or perseverance. Themes also make stories more impactful and encouraging reflection and discussion. So without a theme, a story might be feel shallow or directionless. And by exploring meaningful topics, stories become more memorable and relatable, allowing readers to find a personal significance in the character's experience.
Good day everyone, my name is Iris Rizoma Similia from BSED. Next we have the moral lesson. Each values in ethics, they guide children in understanding what is right and wrong. So it refers to a central theme or teaching embedded in a story nga nag-encourage to the young readers to understand the importance of values such as kindness, honesty, and respect. In those lessons makatabang sa bata kung unsa ang sakto o unsa ang dili, di ba? So next we have the impact. So they often provided guidance and promote a positive behavior. If you are reading any stories, dili dyan na mawala ang impact. For example, emotional development through characters experience in the story na ilang nabasa. So si readers makarelate na yun na, di ba? Yun ana. Next, we have the author's voice in understanding style in children's literature. First, we have style. So, this is the author's unique way of writing, word choice, and sentence structure. Define it. So, ang style di ay is nag-refer radyo di siya sa author's unique way of giunsa niya pag-write. It includes word choice, then it influences unsay flow sa story, also how the characters portray. So, it will be easy, simple, clear for young readers to understand. Next, we have the tone in the voice creating, the overall feel, style, impact. Style impacts readability in engagement. So it represents the author's distinct personality perspective conveyed through writing. Unsay ilang gipaabot sa readers, for example, isog ba sila dito, malipayon ba sila dito, funny ba kayo sila dito. So, next we have 3 literary features in children's informational book. So first we have the accuracy. So it is the information must be factual and reliable. Verification is crucial for credibility. So ang accuracy di ay is the information presented needs to be factual, correct, and reliable. So dapat tinud-anay ang unod dinha sa imong book. Kailain kayo di ba kung mag-read lang ka dinha niya, information di ay dinha is sayop or kanang like buhat-buhat. So it must be factually correct and reliable jud so that it builds a trust in the book and help kids to learn. Next, we have clarity. So it is the concept should be explained simply. Complex ideas must be accessible to children. Simply is that from the word clarity. So claro. In informational books and texts should be easy to understand and clear. Lastly is the engagement. Use visuals and interactive elements. Captivate young readers with interesting facts from the word visuals. So mga pictures. Diba to keep young readers interested, it should be captivating. Usa ni siya sa way nga ang children bitaw is interesado kaayo mo read that book. Is it because creative, diba? Naman ko'y ubang kids nga ganahan sila og images sa book. Then we have the literary features in children's poetry. First, we have the rhyme. So, ang rhyme creates musicality and rhythm. It makes poem fun and memorable. In poem, dili dyan na siya mawala sa rhyme from the word musicality. So, nagamit siya og tono. Rhyme in children's poetry is a literary features where words with similar sounds typically at the ends of the line. So it helps make poems more fun, musical, and dali ra pod ta maka-remember. Rhyme is often used to engage young readers, making the language playful and enjoyable. Next, we have a rhythm. So it is a pattern or stressed and unstressed syllables. It affects the poem flow. So ang rhythm in children's poetry refers to the pattern of sounds and beats in the poem often created by the arrangement of stressed and unstressed syllables. So it gives also the poem a flow and musicality which makes it more enjoyable and engaging for young readers. So ang rhythm is important because it can help children recognize pattern in language and can make the poem more fun to read aloud. So it's often used in nursery rhymes and simple poems. For example, ang katong twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Next, we have the imagery. So, in children's poetry refers to the use of vivid and descriptive language that appeals to the sense, helping readers visualize pictures in their minds. Imagery helps to create an emotional connection and makes the poem more relatable. By describing sights, sounds, smells, taste, and texture, poets bring their poems to their life.
Good day, everyone. I am Joy Cañete Tubilan from Basic English 2, and I am here to identify the literary element of the story, a deep dive into The Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. So first is the character. The caterpillar as the protagonist. The main character of the story is a small, very hungry caterpillar, unlike traditional with a complex characters, especially to children. It has a clear goal eating and its journey through different foods keeps young readers engaged. The caterpillar representing curiosity, growth, and transformation, making it an effective protagonist in a story meant for early childhood education. And the next one is Plot, a story of eating growth. The plot of The Very Hungry Caterpillar is straightforward but engaging. The story followed the caterpillar daily routine as it consumes increasing amount of a food. Book is predictable, which helps children learn sequencing and counting. On Monday, it eats apple. On Tuesday, it eats pears. This pattern continues increasing each day until Saturday. On Saturday, the caterpillar overeats and gets stomachache. On Sunday, it eats a leaf, feels better, then builds a cocoon. After some time, it emerges as a butterfly. The third one is theme, growth and transformation. One of the most significant themes in The Very Hungry Caterpillar is growth and change. The story illustrated the life cycle of caterpillar, introducing children to the concept of metamorphosis. It's a fun and accessible way. The caterpillar's transformation into butterfly symbolizes development, patience, and idea that change is a natural part of life. Another underlying theme is healthy eating and moderation. The caterpillar starts by eating nutritious food, but eventually indulge in for so much unhealthy, leading to discomfort. This subtitle lesson teaches children about balance in eating habits. The last one is style, simplicity, and engagement. Eric Carlos' storytelling is intentionally simple and repetitive, making it perfect for early readers. The sentences are short and easy to understand, helping children grasp basic language skills. The book's distinctive feature is the interactive design, which pages have small hills where the caterpillar has eaten through the food. The combination of a simple but meaningful story, engaging illustrations, and an interactive formal, A Very Hungry Caterpillar, a staple in early childhood education. It is more than just a story about a caterpillar. It is a tool for teaching essential early learning concepts in a fun of memorable way. Let's go!